Jody, Hartlepool of course gave us a really tough game today. And what did you make of the performance?
First and foremost, Hartlepool are a really good side. They're in good form ever since Dave Challoner has come here. He's got them going. They play a good brand of football, a lot of possession. They're big and strong, and they've got clinical players. So it was always going to be tough for us. We come with a counter-attacking approach, keep a good shape, force them to go backwards and sideways, and wait for our opportunities to counter. And I think if you're in the stadium, if you're watching the game, you see we had 4 very, very good counter-attacks, very good. 2 where we picked the wrong pass, and 2 where we didn't finish the chance. If you come to counter-attack away from home against a strong side, and you get 3 or 4 chances on the counter-attack, you have to take 1 or 2 of them. You have to. If you don't, you risk what happened at the end happening.
And I was going to mention having less of the ball than our hosts. Obviously, if you came here with a counter-attacking intent, you won't mind that so much. But is it just not making the most of these chances that have killed us today?
I certainly think if you have those opportunities to counter-attack in huge overloads, 4v2 overloads, and you're in on goal, you have to take the chances. You have to take the chances. If you're 1-0 up, even 2-0 up, which we could have been from counter-attacking, and I'll take nothing away from Hartlepool. They had huge amounts of possession, but only 2 or 3 occasions they really hurt us. So for a large degree of the game, the way we set up worked. But you have to take your chances. Nobody else can be accountable for missing those chances or not playing that final square pass to someone to tap into an open goal, apart from the people that failed to execute it.
What do you make of their winning goal, and what could we have done about it?
First of all, we were forced into a change in the back 4, which wasn't ideal. Andy Eleftheriou was struggling, so Alex McQueen, who I thought had a good game in midfield, was sharp and bright and disciplined, had to move to right back, which wasn't ideal. And at first glance, it looks like the fullback's run on the inside shoulder of Alex McQueen, and no one's tracked him into the penalty area. And he's managed to take his chance well, which is what we didn't do when we had those clear-cut opportunities. And we never really mustered up a reaction. I thought there was a lot of huffing and puffing, a lot of effort, but there wasn't enough quality to muster up the reaction that we needed.
And it seemed like we saw Luke Kroll in a defensive mid type of position today. What did you make of him in that position?
Yeah, I thought he did all right. I thought he did all right. As I say, it was a disciplined counter-attacking system, a way that we wanted to approach the game, and I think he's suited to that. I think he's got great quality on the ball, great decision maker. He's disciplined with his positioning, and he intercepted a lot of balls. He won a lot of first balls, and he started 2 or 3 counter-attacks. So I thought he did well in there. It's obviously a new role to him, but we all believe he's got the quality to do that.
Is it something as well that maybe lets you experiment with other players being allowed to push forwards a little bit more as well?
Yeah, it gives you a little bit more freedom. Most importantly today, it gives you a chance to go and counter-attack, knowing that he's going to stay there and stop you being counter-pressed and counter-attacked again. So yeah, that was a positive. There was a few other positives, but I think you've got to look at our front players have got to be more clinical. We've lost too many games 1-0. Or by very fine margins, and we talk about it when we concede from set plays, and we talk about that fine margin, but it's also at the other end. When you get chances, you have to take them. They didn't have many clear-cut opportunities today, maybe 2. Elliot made a great save from the point-blank range one, and then the actual goal. They were the clear-cut opportunities, and they took 1 of them. We had a couple of clear-cut opportunities, far less of the ball, but we didn't take any of them, and we ended up losing the game 1-0.
And I know we of course always say that every game is very important, but Ebbsfleet at home now on Boxing Day, just how important is that game?
I don't want to build it up into more important than what it is. Every game of football, there's the same number of points at stake. It's a Boxing Day game. It's in front of our home crowd. It's against a team that's down the bottom of the league, but they've been doing better under Kevin Watson, their new manager, and it's going to be a tough game. We've played all right today, and we played all right midweek, and we played all right at Chorley, and we played all right at home to Maidenhead. But you have to be clinical in both boxes. We had chances today. We counter-attacked well, and we had chances. And if you don't take those chances, you risk happening what happened today happening. So when we go into Boxing Day, the message is loud and clear. be disciplined, have a good shape, use the ball, be brave with the ball, but when chances come, you have to take them. If you're 1-0 up, if you're 2-0 up, it's funny in football, those sort of things at the end there don't happen. They don't get that chance. The whole dynamic of the game changes. Unfortunately, when you're 0-0 and there's tension and they're pushing for the goal and we're pushing to try and break and get the goal, you leave yourself vulnerable to losing 1-0, and it's happening too often, and we've all got to be accountable, whether it's stopping set plays or whether it's scoring goals at the other end. We've all got to be accountable.